I am a product of the late 1970s, missing the digital natives cutoff by only a few years. I spent most of my childhood outside in the American West, playing with my siblings and cousins, making mud pies, camping. In the heat of the summer in California, my brothers and sister and I invented indoor games, softball with a Nerf ball, and indoor Olympics. I was also a singer and actress, performing on stage for the first time at the ripe old age of 4. But my dad knew that computers were the next big thing, and he taught himself to program them. On my 8th birthday, he programmed a present scavenger hunt for me, for which the computer spoke to me and gave me clues. At home, we played games like Space Invaders, and at school, we played Oregon Trail. By the time I reached high school, my dad would work with me to complete homework and projects using the computer. He would spend an hour explaining how I might do what I needed, then spend another hour explaining an alternative way. Everything was complex and difficult, but it was so cool. I wasn't really all that interested in technology, though. Certainly not as a career. I wanted to be a teacher. Always had. From the first day I walked into first grade and saw those glorious bulletin boards. When I got to college, I participated with my dad and my best friend in the first multitasking instant messaging email events. I thought it was so crazy to talk to both of them using different media at the same time. I studied elementary education because that was what I had always wanted to do, but I found the classes boring. I had just passed the AP Calculus exam, so math for elementary education majors was silly, and the wimpy girls in my PE methods class drove me nuts. I jumped around until I finally ended up majoring in Spanish and had the opportunity to teach for the Mexican government in a rural mountain village. Never had I felt the lack of technology so keenly as I did there. We traveled almost every weekend to the larger town nearby to visit the internet cafe so I could email my fiancé. But I realized just how cut off, in my mind, the people in my village were from everything. I had started to get used to internet access and the World Wide Web. When I came back and finished my degree, I decided to pursue a master's in instructional psychology and technology. At the time, I was most passionate about instructional design, how to make instruction more accessible and meaningful for all learners, and I specialized in online course design and development. Gradually, I began to focus more on educational psychology. I continued on to earn my PhD in the same field, and my dissertation examined teachers' knowledge and decision-making with regard to the use of technology in the classroom. As a faculty member at UVU, I gained a passion for educational neuroscience, and, particularly, adolescent development and psychology. Finally, my focus was complete. I worked to examine how adolescents use technology, how that use impacts their development, learning, and mental health, and how teachers might use technology more effectively to help students develop higher-order thinking skills, empathy, communication and collaboration skills, and, most importantly, balance in their lives. Now, as the mother of an almost teen and a grade schooler, I feel that need even more strongly. I love what I do. I love technology, but I also see a deep need for all of us, and perhaps especially teachers, to guide children in mastering technology, rather than allowing it to master them. That's why I'm here. Why are you here?